Welcome to another YouTube video of me doing a trade recap for GBPJPY. So as you can see, today I'm going to be working you guys on the price trades I had this week. So yeah, this was the trade we took on Friday, and we ended in profit on the 1:2 risk reward. And the previous day we did have a win, but I didn't actually take this trade. Like, I was just testing to see how price would react and all of that. So I didn't really take this particular setup, but this was the setup I took to close the week. Why I didn't take this trade is reason was because I don't trade on Thursday, so didn't not really look into this, and I think there was news on that Thursday. I can't really recall, but yeah, this was my trade on Friday. Yeah, it did come all the way down for 1:3 risk reward, but I wasn't for the 1:2 risk reward because that's what I'm sticking to right about now. That's what I'm sticking to now, just focusing on the 1:2 risk reward. So I'll scale you to why did I take this trade. I'd explain. So as you can see on the hourly, I had already marked out this order block. Okay, I didn't mark it out on this trade view, but you could see there was a bearish order block right up on this point, right here. That price, sorry, right up here. That price has been reacting off. So you can see it came into it at 7. So it came into the order block at 7, and mind you, there was news that morning. So it kind of caused this dump, but I had marked out this order block and I was waiting for how the hourly would close and react off the order block and would give more entry. Though the high was the previous day high, should I say, was already taken out. Yeah, the previous day high, which was this, was taken out. So there was a sweep of liquidity right here. As you can see, liquidity sweep right up here. There's a liquidity sweep right here. So I take out the previous day liquidity. As you can see, liquidity sweep, perfect, beautiful liquidity sweep. Then I scale lower to the 5 minutes, and you can see there was a fair value gap, right? There was a fair value gap to the downside, but news caused price to push lower, which was this candle. Caused price to push lower all the way to my desired take profit, where take profit was gonna be. So it pushed price all the way down there, and I was a little bit skeptical on this buy. Why? Because this liquidity wasn't swept. This liquidity wasn't taken out, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go on the buy. So I waited for price to come back. This was the first entry. It came back all the way up here to this fair value gap, which it's respected. So I got in on the second entry after it respected this zone, then created another fair value gap to the downside. Then I got in at this zone, at the fair value gap right here. I got in, as you can see on MC5, got in right at the fair value gap, and so I'm going to be showing how the overall outcome of the trade on MC5 at the end of the video. So, like, this was where I got in, went in on the trade, and there was no news on Forex Factory, there was no file, nothing. So I did not, I still don't get what happened or what was released that caused price to react off and closed like this. I saw this close and I was like, oh, okay, that's not good. That's not a good sign, right? And so price started reversing, as you can see right here. It reversed up all the way. It was kind of close to my stop loss. So I already closed all trading apps and let the trade play out. If I was going to get stopped out, I was going to get stopped out. If I wasn't, then whatever. So price decided to come up, take out this high again. Came out to take out this high that I created the same day. So it took out this high, broke structure, came back to entry. I had the chance of closing the trade, but I was like, I'm writing the trade, no closing until either stop loss gets hit or take profit gets hit. So my initial plan was to leave 2 positions open for swing the trade, but GJ hasn't really been acting good, and it's end of the year. Christmas is almost here, so I just changed my mind and went for a 1-2 risk reward. And yeah, so we got in off of the fair value gap, scaled to the 1 hour. I used the 1 hour for my analysis, which was this liquidity sweep right here, and a breakup structure on the 5 minutes with a 5-minute fair value gap. It came back to the zone, respected it. You could see that where we got in the hourly, the close bearish, indicating, okay, cool, I'm still going to go down. And it dumped all the way here. It was actually going to create an hourly fair value gap to the downside, indicating it's still going to push lower, right? So, but somehow it pushed higher, took out this high. After taking out this liquidity, it took this high out and dumped all the way to take profits. Though we're not getting greedy with the market because it's the end of the year, we just take what we can take. And yeah, ended with a win today. Ended with a win on the trade, I mean. So yeah, that's that. And this is how the trade eventually looks like on MT5. So yeah, it was a good trade, I guess. And yeah, pretty much been seeing some pretty good setups. This was last week, right? Okay, this was Tuesday on the buy setup, and you can see price has actually been respecting this bullish order block, because I had marked out 2 bullish order block. There's this one right here, which it has been respecting, picking off momentum from this point, and there's another one lower. So let's see if it eventually breaks this and breaks past this, then we'll see what we get. But for now, GJ is still looking bullish, though there's been a change of character to the downside though, but it could still go higher. Anything can happen. So yeah, this is the outcome of the trade, and I hope this video will be able to help you guys spot order blocks, break a structure to the downside, and wait. Be patient with the market for your setup. Don't always rush your entries, or because okay, it's an A+ setup. I trust the setup. I'm just gonna set my limit, and yeah, if I set the limit though, it still eventually came back to the stop loss, like the stop loss zone. That's why you should always have your stop loss in play, because anything can happen. The market could eventually go against you. So yeah, this is the outcome of the trade, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.